on 1019, 100.5, 1450, WGNSSports.com, and BigGTV.
The Coaching Show is brought to you by J. Mullins Jewelry, a family-owned and operated business treating clients like family since 1938. Jewelry, design, repair, and a wide selection of great jewelry pieces online at jmullinsjewelry.com. Danny Brewer here, extremely pleased to be joined by Adam Renshaw. This is an in-game interview, Coach. Like I said, we just talked about that. So because of the craziness of last night, you still today you will finish the game.
Yeah.
But let's talk a little bit about Siegel football and the good things that are happening, because right now with I think 9:16 left on the clock, you're in the lead.
Yeah. Well, it's 15-7, right? And so it's a second and goal and 11. So a lot of coaches have had a lot of time to think about a play call and the scenarios of the football game. But man, what a wild night for football in Rutherford County. Period. I was joking around with somebody this morning. The radio show is going to be interesting for everybody today.
Oh, yeah. The Mother Nature puts her hand on us all, and then, like I said, we don't really have a lot to say about that. So whose football is it right now with second goal at the 11?
Oh, it's there. Stewart Creek's football, second goal at the 11. I mean, it's been a back-and-forth game. Our special teams has played really well. Defense played really well. They got down to the 1 yard line, and we held them out for 4 plays and had a goal line stand there in the third quarter. It's a war over there at Stewart's Creek.
Well, that's good. So you'll go back to Stewart's Creek today, and I guess it picks up exactly second and goal at the 11, 9:16 on the clock. So it'll pick up exactly where it left off at.
Yes, sir. We'll start, and 2 o'clock. I don't guess it's a kickoff. I don't know what to say. I guess it's 2 o'clock and second 10 from the 11-yard line.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Siegel and what has happened. I know first week you guys played extremely well. You won. Last week maybe wasn't as good. Talk about rebounding, because obviously if you're up 15-7 at Stewart's Creek, and they were 2-0 going into this game.
Yeah.
Talk about how your team has rebounded and what you saw last night that you really, really like.
Yeah, well, we felt like we didn't give a good performance. We didn't play our best football against Lebanon, and Lebanon's a great football team, but look up and down our schedule; they're all great football teams,
Right.
And so we didn't play very well. We didn't meet our standard, and so I think our senior class took that personal. We had a great week of practice, and this is the first district ball game, and we anticipate them all being tough physical contests that go down to the fourth quarter.
And in reality, every district game matters, especially in this league.
Oh yeah, and this time of year you don't want to get to the end of the season and go, man, if we'd only won that one or we'd only won that one, and so this odd to talk about, and you're still in the middle of this game, but it's a big game.
Well, we don't want to divulge any strategies or anything like that, but as far as kids that really stepped up, you talked about seniors and senior leadership. Mention a couple of your seniors that you're really proud of.
Our punter, A.B. Tavia, man, he is punting and kicking the snot out of the ball. Our special teams have done a great job all 3 weeks, and so really proud of not just him. We have a group of special teams players we call the Dirty 30, and the Dirty 30 are getting after it and working really hard, and can't be prouder of a group of kids.
Whenever you mention special teams, a lot of times people, they don't really give special teams the credit that it deserves, but oftentimes that's what decides the wins and the losses.
Oh, 100%. Especially special teams is a place where you can lose a game. And we're fortunate enough. I feel like we're making some dynamic plays to put pressure on the other team. But, if you make mistakes in the kicking game, it'll get you beat real quick.
Absolutely will. So talk a little bit about offensively speaking. Obviously, 15 points on the board against Stewart's Creek, who've been pretty good defensively. Talk about your offense and who you like over there.
Oh, yeah. Well, it just starts with our offensive line. Our left tackle, Princeton Uwefo, he's a very talented kid, and he's doing great. Bryson Vaughn, our left guard, Ryan Bradley, Austin Ellis, David Barlow, our offensive line is probably what we put this team around and put it on. And so, and there's 3 seniors up front right there. And so those guys are, it's different playing on the line and up front on either side of the ball. You're hand-to-hand combat, fighting for your life and fighting for your team every play. And so it's been fun to watch those kids get better and improve. And they're playing right now. We got a challenge right here. Our offense will have to produce at the end of this ball game to win it.
Coach, I'm glad that you mentioned offensive line because most of the time those kids don't get much credit. They don't get their name mentioned, but integral part of the football team.
Oh, yeah. And usually they're the best kids on the team in a lot of ways. They're the nicest, and you have to push those kids and they're really a special position, not just in football, but in sports.
Absolutely right. So years ago, I did an interview with James Franklin when he was coaching at Vanderbilt. Mm-hmm. And, oftentimes I compare the Rutherford County Football League, how it is now, because it was this way a few years back when it was all together. Compare that to the SEC of high school football. James Franklin said the SEC is a line league. If we're not good up front, we can't win. Would you agree with that as far as Rutherford County football?
I would agree with it 100%. I think that's part of the learning curve for my coaching here in Rutherford County. And, we looked the part up front offensively and defensively this year. And so I'm excited about what they're doing right now, but I feel like we've even got room to grow.
So let's talk a little bit about defense here. Holding Stewart Creek 7 points. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. You've held them to 7 points thus far. I know had a big goal line stand in the game, that kind of stuff. Tell me a little bit about some of the kids on defense.
Oh, well, kid that was in the game and he didn't get to play last week, but made a huge difference last night. DeMario Herron, he's the guy that came up with a turnover in the first half. It gave us a short field. He tore his ACL last year and has fought like crazy to get back on the field. And, honestly, it's just good to see him out there. And he's a senior leader, one of the kids that we rally around. And so, he's out there making plays and making some dynamic plays, I thought, last night. Delvion Ewing also at corner as a team leader, doing a great job. And, it's again, the challenge is for these kids to show up mentally and be ready to play today. But holy cow, they were fun to watch last night.
Well, when you talk about the senior leader that was injured and comes back and all that stuff, that's just like building blocks for life, right?
Oh, yeah. And, like I said, the mission statement for our football program is developing quality men. And, it's cool to get to a point to see where our seniors are doing that also. Like they're working to develop the guys around them also. It's not just a coaching thing.
So I'm going to turn the page just a little bit. I know that this week is not finished yet, but when we talk about next week, I want to preview the game a little bit next week. Go back home, right?
Yes, sir.
Another big district game.
Yes, sir.
And host Smyrna, right?
Yes, sir. I have not looked at them at all. I have no idea. Usually I come into the radio show and I have an idea about the next team, but honestly, I have no idea. I know Coach Williams does a fantastic job. We got to see him in our jamboree, but I honestly have no idea about those guys.
Well, that's totally understandable. But let's talk a little bit about going back home, having a home game with the new lights and all the fanfare and all that stuff, because you got to showcase that a little bit at the jamboree. But being able to go back home, how about that?
Oh, it'll be exciting. We've had the first 3 games on the road, Cookeville, Lebanon, Stewart's Creek. That's pretty. You got to be mentally tough to handle that. We knew this. These first 3 games would be a challenge for our kids, and so we'll be excited to be at home. But on the other hand, it's hard to wrap your mind around it when you're not at home yet. So we've got a fantastic student body. I look out there last night, and man, our student section is out there at what felt like midnight yelling for our kids, and several parents. And so I'm excited to get in front of our home crowd.
Well, that's understandable, Coach, and obviously you should be. Of course, I know you got to finish business today, so I'll let you get back to game planning and thinking about what's going to happen, because like you said, you've had a lot of time to think about this stuff. Whether that's good or bad, I'm not sure.
Yes.
We'll find out. But if you want to see a good high school football game, because like you said, Coach Renshaw, they're all good when it comes to the district games.
Oh, yeah. And I guarantee you, I bet you can get in this game this afternoon free.
So if you want to see some good football, head on out to Stewart's Creek today,
Yeah.
and then you can see Siegel next week when they host Smyrna at Siegel. I'm sure it'll be a great crowd and a great environment and a great game. Coach, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
The Coaches Show is brought to you by Rick Hall with Rayburn Insurance Agency in Smyrna. Give Rick a call for auto, home, business, and life insurance needs. Find out more online at rayburn.net.